looking for a way out. These forests are so big. They are mesmerizing in their appearance. I landed with a parachute on this island by accident. The rescuers and my friends must be looking for me. In order not to waste time, I have to look around and go to the sea or the ocean. I took my backpack with me and walked along the path that lay straight out into the depth. Clearing a path of plants larger than myself, I reached a small stream. I was thirsty, but I knew that drinking water would only make it worse. Looking around, I saw a hut not far away. It was on a foothills. They built houses like this in an attempt to protect themselves from possible floods. So, it rains a lot on this island. I wasn't happy about that fact, for I had nowhere to hide. I decided to go to the hut and call out the owner. No one responded to my words. I managed to climb the stairs and knock on the door. As it turned out, the door was unlocked. I went inside. I was surrounded by old furniture. There were also cards on the table and a fruit basket next to it. Someone surely lived here, and he obviously didn't like the stranger came in. But I was hungry, so I couldn't resist taking the first banana I could get my hands on. A map on the table caught my attention. It was an island with several roads leading to the shore. Memorizing the path, I got ready to leave. Turning around at the door, I saw a half-dressed man with a spear pointed at me. Automatically, I raised my hands and began to speak. I came in peace. My name is John. There was silence in response. Letting go of my hands, I decided to head for the exit. The man pressed his spear to my heart, not letting me pass. How did you end up in my house? His voice wasn't harsh, but his attitude was serious. Who would be thrilled to see a stranger in their home? I happened to see your hut. I wanted to meet you, but there was no one there. I climbed upstairs to knock, but the door opened and I went in. Sorry, I was so hungry that I took a banana from you and also used your card. I have to go now. I will be picked up from here soon. Releasing the spear down, the man began to look around me. No one had ever made off this island alive. His words startled me. What was that supposed to mean? You're not the first person to accidentally come to this island. All the previous ones have been searched for, just like you, but found dead. Were they killed by wild animals? No? Then what? The man did not answer my question, but merely pointed at the door. It was clear to me it was time to leave. Thank you. I followed the trail downstairs, according to the map, which would lead me to the exit. There was no else on the way. I had walked a long way. The sun was getting brighter and brighter. My thirst grew greater and greater. What? Who's there? Turning back, I did not see anyone, but I distinctly heard someone's footsteps. In my mind, I prayed that it was not a wild animal, Turning around, I heard something approaching me, but I couldn't see it. In a moment, I stopped and froze. There was a cobra in front of me. I had not been taught what to do in such cases, but my intuition told me not to run. After 10 minutes, which felt like eternity to me, the cobra crawled back. I was immobilized for another 5 minutes to make sure it was gone. Wiping this fat from my face, I exhaled from the obstacle that was behind me. Slowly, I continued on my way. As suddenly a coconut fell right in front of me from the very top of the tree. Eureka! In joy, I started stabbing my knife at the coconut to drink its fruit. I succeeded perfectly, but instead of removing my thirst, the coconut made it even stronger. It didn't taste sweet, but I left an unpleasant aftertaste behind. Without stopping, I came to the shore. All around, the sea was captivating in its beauty. The waves crashing against the small rocks beckoned for a swim. I had a flare in my backpack, but I could not hear the sound of a helicopter anywhere nearby, so I decided not to rush to make the signal. Crouching under a tree in the shade, I watched the beauty that surrounded me. My thoughts were visited by the man's word. Everyone who'd been on this island was dead. What was going on here? Tiredness was making me sleepy. I could not protest, eat, and fall asleep. My sleep did not leave my nightmares, but when I woke up, I forgot what we were about. The morning, could it be that no one was looking for me? Deciding to look for food, I entered the forest. The fog was getting thicker and thicker. My eyes felt as if they were blinded by gray smoke. John! It was loud and ringing, but shaky. Is anyone here? John! It was as if a cloud had settled over me. I relaxed and walked deeper into the woods. My thoughts begged me to stop, but my legs were not obedient. In an instant, everything became clear. I became myself and instantly started running back forward out of fear. Behind me was a girl. She looked like the devil. No, it definitely was a devil. Horns, black dress, red eyes, and it with wings. They were folded, and she was running at me screaming, John! My heart couldn't stop beating fast from the horror I saw. Once on the shore looking around, there was no one around. It was as if I had lost my mind. Deciding to act quickly, I lit a flare and pointed it skyward. The explosions was loud. A thick red smoke appeared above the sky. I ran to the rocks. I sat down and began to calm myself. It was a dream. It was a dream. It was a dream. It was a dream. I started moving. A woman's hand grabs my leg from under the water. The water is so dark that I couldn't see a reflection in it. Trying to break free, I grabbed onto the rocks, but the girl's strength is stronger than mine. Pulling out a knife, I cut her arm, thinking it would save my life. but it only made things much worse. Grabbing my other leg with her other hand, she started dragging me down under the water. I tried to free myself, screaming. Diving in, I saw nothing but my hands pulling me down. Taking one last breath of air, I found myself on the bottom. Trying to swim up, losing all my strength, gasping for oxygen, thoroughly wet and unarmed. The deeper we plunged, the colder the water temperature felt. The last thing I remembered, "John!"